Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the second installment of New Generation Rising Warfare. Thank you for joining us once again live here from Albuquerque, New Mexico. As always, joining the action right down the middle tonight, your NGR General Manager, Tom Jerkin, and of course, my co-commentator for tonight, Bobby Styles. And once again, folks, it's great to be back for some action as we continue in our World Heavyweight, Women's, and Tag Team Champion tournaments. But first, ladies and gentlemen, coming in regarding our main event for tonight, last week, it was announced that this man, the Angel of Sin, Alex Nova, would be making his debut here tonight. And he does so tonight in our main event as he takes on another so-called angel, being in the form of the Archangel, his name being Aaron Sin. But with that said, there is plenty of more action, so stick around as we head to ringside for our opening contest.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is scheduled for both, and it is a first-round World Heavyweight Championship tournament match. Ladies, ready to the ring first, from Leicester, Scotland, weighing 261 pounds, Doug Doris.
We'll start off the match this night, ladies and gentlemen. Here he is, Doug Doris, the Glasgow Brawler himself, making his way to the ring with a very explicit slogan on his t-shirt. Doris is known for kicking people in the junk, and as a matter of fact, this is his finishing move. It's called the different way of finishing off your opponent, Bobby. Yes, we get it. It's very visible on his shirt. Just saying. Yeah, I know, but let's just hope that Doug Doris doesn't, well, humiliate anybody. Let's say that, okay? Especially in this match tonight. I am very excited for this man, Bobby. Here he is, the King of Funky himself, King Mac III, and his funky fever is contagious. He just wants to make you get out of your seat and dance. Don't get ahead of yourself too much, Jerkin. I do understand this man does bring the rhythm, brings the beat, and of course brings the funk. Of course, don't let King Mac's persona fool you. He's very dangerous with his kicks, and he's apparently, and I do use that loosely, a former kickboxer, as you can see shades of it in his ring attire, of course. He is also an actual king, who is the ruler of the Dance Kingdom, located in the Queen City. The main rules and principles revolved around getting down on the dance floor. Please don't tell me you actually believe that, Bobby. Well, I'm just reading what's on my script here. I think someone might have tampered with it. Ladies and gentlemen, the King of Funky looks to be in a very funky mood, please pardon the pun, as he looks to throw down with Doug Doris tonight, so let's see what they're going to do. It's time for the match, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. Collar and elbow tie-up, and Doug Doris now as the head of King Mac takes him down, and the King, with the legs wrapped around him, decides to let go, and Doug, once again, what an elbow to the top of the head of Mac, and Mac now inverted DDT reversal, and there's the Spinneroonie as King Mac looks to dance incredibly early into the match, and that's going to cost him. The leg takedown there by Doug Doris, and the King now got a block and picking up Doris, and oh my goodness, suplex! Oh my goodness! Doug Doris weighs about 260 pounds. That is a pretty good amount of strength King Mac has, and now he's just kicking the back of Doug Doris. Looks for an early pin here. That's not going to do that. What? I said that's not going to do. I'm sorry, Bobby. My rant. Yeah. Okay. We all have our nights, okay, but we should concentrate on the match at hand. And right now, King Mac looks to dance again. You know, maybe he shouldn't dance so much, because this is what's going to happen. Doug Doris is going to reverse And he's going to make him pay. Up in the air. And, oh, what a big suplex. Well, Doug Doris is a very tough man. I mean, he has been on the British Wrestling Independent Circuit for years. Of course, being known for his appearances in ICW in Scotland. And, of course, a short stint in WCPW. And, of course, he does not back down. He is brawled with the best of him. And notice that I've used that word, not wrestled, ladies and gentlemen, brawled. He's a very tough competitor. The marks and the scars on his face prove that, but I think he'll be taking a new fighting approach. He's fighting, well, a king, and he doesn't really seem to be doing quite well. I mean, who's the crazier person here in this situation? I think it's us, Bobby. We're the ones watching this. Good point. Oh my goodness. Oh, what a big powerbomb there. And Doug looks to punish King Mac more, but no, it's not going to work. Shoulder block. Now the King is getting back into it once again. Also, I should take this moment to announce as King Mac has a certain partnership with the Sugar Star Collective, the team consisting of Sulfur, Ring Tim, and the King himself. Of course, you can see them on SNT. To be completely honest, I am not surprised King Mac is rolling with those freaks. I mean, oh! Let me stop you there, Bobby! The King just dabbed on Doug Doris. The dab is a dead move. It's just leave that. Just in 2016, terrible year. But Doug Doris is going to make him pay for it. But King Mac is going to escape, climbing out of the ring, and low drop kick to Doris. Throw him against the ring now. Now Doris with jawbreaker. And now the King's back in the ring, and there's another spinneroonie. Rolling Savani. Oh, just catching him on the chin, and now we're going to do the running man. I think that's the running man. Or the running against the wall. Some move like that. I don't know my dance moves. And now the King looks to... Oh, wait a minute. Roll up now. 1, 2. Has he got it? No. And Doris seems to reverse that. 1, 2. No. And the King now gets out of that. But Doris is going to punish him for it. Or maybe not. The King knee to the face of Doris. Oh my goodness, Bobby's going to hit it. Royal defeat. The royal defeat by King Mac. 1, 2, 3, it's over! The royal defeat takes out Doug Doris. And I have to say, this is a bad joke, but he has been royally defeated. That's terrible. Ladies and gentlemen, the King of Funky does, of course, move on to the World Championship Tournament. And I reckon his funky ways might just get him his chance to win the New Generation Rising Championship. And now he's going to go celebrate.
Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Theodore Stockland, and I am the newest interviewer here in NGR. Will you please welcome my guest at this time? He is one of our resident managers here in NGR, Caesar Cash. Mr. Cash, you have managed some of the best in-ring talent across the United Kingdom wrestling scene, and have brought your services here to New Generation Rising. What can we expect from you?
Well, Mr. Stockland, I'll tell you a little secret. Just like it says in my name, I make cash. And no matter where I go, whether it's UK, USA, Japan, hell, even Mexico, there is money to be made. All the wrestlers here always beg for my services because I can make them rich. I can make them famous. I can take them straight to the top, and that's what I tend to do here in NGR.
Well, if you don't mind us asking, is there anyone that you have taken under your wing?
Ha, I'm glad you asked. Get in here, lads. As you can see, these are my new clients. To the left of me, the rabid Wolverine, Desmond Weaver. He can rip apart any man with his bare hands if he wanted to.
this man is a real predator. And to the right of me is Joseph Savage. He's the most savage animal in professional wrestling today. He knows how to break any bone in your body. And you know what separates these two from anyone else? They are not wrestlers, they are beasts. They have fought bears. Have you ever fought bears before, Theodore? No? Exactly. These are the beasts of Birmingham, and they are the next big tag team here in NGR. And I feel sorry for the poor sods who has to face these two monsters tonight. Let's go, lads. There's money to be made.
Very strong words there by Caesar Cash, but of course it's time to move on with our Tag Team Championship Tournament first round. And, well, here come the odd couple of NGR, but let's have the announcer introduce this team.
This is a Tag Team Championship first round tournament match set football, making their way to the ring first at a weight of 479 pounds. The team of Ravishing Rick Lude and Mr. Excellence Eddie Machismo. They're the team of Sexual Machismo.
Mr. Excellence, Eddie Machismo, and his partner, the very stylish, the very exotic, the very sexual, ravishing Rick Lude. That is his real name, ladies and gentlemen. Machismo sporting the red and white. Here at number 69, which he is, of course, rocking on that shirt pretty well. You know he's behind that, Bobby? Not exactly, but I can tell you that Ravishing Rick Lude is actually a movie star. Of course, he does live in the Hollywood Hills, after all. I haven't heard about what movies he's done, Bobby. Well, let's just say that. You know what? You can go on Google and perhaps find him yourself. Suit yourself.
And her opponents to be accompanied by the manager, Caesar Cash, from Birmingham, England, at a fine weight of 560 pounds. The team of the Rabbit, Wolverine, Desmond Beaver, and Joseph Savage. They are the Beasts of Birmingham.
Well, as you can see, the manager Caesar Cash behind him. They are the Beasts of Birmingham. They look primed and ready for a fight tonight. It's not a surprise that Mr. Cash chose these two to take under his wing. Weaver and Savage have been singles competitors and have left their mark on the UK independent wrestling scene, tearing through the competition. But tonight these two work together as a team, and they are a very opposing force. Sure, one of these beasts, pardon the pun, are dangerous enough to ravage the roster here in NGR, but the two of them together, I predict absolute chaos. Let's just hope that Sexual Machismo will get a fair chance here tonight against these two brutes. And now we're going to see how well they do, and they're not doing pretty well. Desmond Weaver, a big suplex. Oh my goodness, already showing off. I do not see this one lasting long, Bobby. And now just spot the big forearm just then over the head of Ravishing Rick Lude. I still can't believe that is his real name. Now, another big, suplex. I think that's a suplex or a side slam. I don't know. If I get it wrong, someone please correct me. But, oh my god, big headbutt. Surprised I didn't give Desmond Weaver a concussion. Well, he probably has a hard head, but let's not talk about that because we just saw an amazing Hurricanrana by Ravishing Rick. And now, big Impaler DDT. And now he looks to tag his partner, Mr. Excellence. And I guess we'll see how excellent, pardon the pun there again, Eddie Machismo is. He's doing pretty well so far, back body drop. And now, I think he was going for a big overhead forearm to Weaver's head, but Weaver just seems to be in control once again. And a big suplex. Now Weaver, the head around Mr. Excellence, throws him into the ropes. And now it's the Savage one's turn. Joseph Savage. He get his chance in the ring. Big double axe handle to Mr. Excellence's arm. And oh, a backbreaker there. And a kick to the chest. It's fair to say the Beasts of Birmingham have been in very, very good control, but I think that might change right now. Eddie Machismo back up again on the comeback, and he has Joseph on the floor, slams his arm against the mat, and he looks to go to the second rope. Oh, a senton! A rolling senton off the second rope there. But Savage seems to have recovered pretty well and throws Machismo back into the ring. Now it's his turn for a second rope move. And look at that. Taunting Machismo. And he delivers a big elbow drop. On the cover here. 1, 2, no. I have to say that Joseph Savage has been very impressive thus far. Just absolutely taking a fight to Eddie Machismo. Look at that then. You see that big punch? Takes him down, and I think Savage is going to take the time to perhaps show off, but that's a good idea. Because here comes Mr. Excellence with a big backbreaker of his own. That's what can happen, Bobby. I mean, if the Beast of Birmingham do get a bit, full of themselves, they start showing off, they could lose this match, and I'm sure their manager, Caesar Cash, would not be at all happy, but I don't think that it's going to happen now. Joseph Savage seems to be back in control. I think he tried to throw him into the post, but he threw him over the ring instead. He's going to punish him by throwing him back in. Eddie Machismo desperately needs to make the tag. Ravishing Rick. I mean, a gutbuster there. This could be the chance. Oh, and a senton! And now, oh, Mr. Excellence tried to go for the legs of Savage, but I don't think that was a good idea. And, oh my goodness, half and half suplex, one of the signature moves of Joseph Savage. And look at this, throwing him into the corner. And Savage and Weaver take him down off the top rope, a suplex. And now once again, Weaver looks to be in control. A big clothesline. And showing off to the crowd, Machismo has not tagged in. Repeat, not tagged in Ravishing Rick yet. And oh my goodness, big spine buster! Big signature move, 1, 2, oh, and stop there, he just broke the cover. But I don't think that's going to do pretty well, because the Beast of Birmingham seem to be in control. And, oh my goodness, they're going for it. Their finisher, the Beast Breaker, the Beast Bomb, and the Neck Breaker. Another pin. 1, 2, 3. Yes, it is a 3. Look at that. Ravishing Rick's beside himself. Desmond Weaver doing a big suplex. Take him out of the mix, and the Beast of Birmingham win this contest. No sweat, they dominated this. Absolutely. They're not called the Beasts of Birmingham for no reason, they're beasts. And they absolutely just ripped apart their prey in the ring. And even Machismo not even getting the chance to attack back his partner, Ravishing Rick. Ladies and gentlemen, amazing showcase here by the Beast of Birmingham. And I feel very, very worried for all the competitors that are still in the tag team tournament. I mean, just think about it. None of them will have to go up against these guys. I think Caesar Cash is very happy with his new clients as they look to take over the tag team division. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, NGR's best kept secret. To debut here soon, but I think one of our best kept secrets here in NGR is, of course, our amazing women's division. And our first competitor to come out tonight may be a bit strange, may throw off a lot of you, but she is a vicious competitor. Without any further ado, let's pass it on to our announcer.
This is a first round women's championship tournament match set for one fall. Making her way to the ring first from Kyoto, Japan, the Anomaly and Soku Ayako Minami.
Ayako Minami, a name that has struck fear into the hearts of her opponents in Japan. She is known as Hensoku, when roughly translated to English means strange or weird, but she's a fearsome competitor in the squared circle. A weird character, sure, but she makes up for it probably by kicking you straight in the face. She has fought all over Japan, most notably in the Korakuen Hall in Tokyo, Japan. I'm very sorry if I mispronounced that. For Stardom, but now she is here in NGR, and she has a lot to prove here tonight. This is her first time wrestling in the States, so good luck to her. Obviously, wrestling internationally is almost alien to her, but with her stiff kicks and amazing aerial capabilities, I think she'll fit in just fine.
And her opponent, hailing from the darkness, Sister Thorn.
We said Ayako Minami was a bit on the weird side, but nothing compares to this twisted, sadistic individual. Sister Thorn, formerly known as Sister Rose, the Valley to Doom and Demise, is also an accomplished wrestler herself, with her main goal being to make people suffer. We have seen just how much of an unorthodox individual she is. I mean, last week when Doom and Demise absolutely destroyed Maximum Energy, she just stood there with a smile on her face. She is one crazy maniac, and I actually talked to her earlier today, Bobby, and when I asked her about her insane attitude, she just said to me, and I quote, "She is in love with pain." That is very concerning. But, let's move it on. Anyways, Colin Elbow tie up into the post. Ayako seems to have Sister Thorn. The ropes there. Oh, a slap to the face! And the Anomaly's not very happy about that. But Sister Thorn is able to get out. And look at that. Shoving the head into the mat. And now she's dragging Ayako's body. And, oh, a big drop kick to the back. And Ayako's able to reverse there. And now she is on the rampage, gonna make her pay. Some big kicks and punches. And once again throws her over, and look at this, the crowd is feeling the Anomaly here tonight. But Sister Thorn making the comeback, 3 big forearms and a backbreaker. And now just wrenching the head of Ayako, and Sister Thorn doesn't look to be stopping anytime soon. Well, as you said, she's an unorthodox individual. She's crazy. She's insane, but perhaps... Oh, no, I thought that was going to be a body slam there by Ayako, but Sister Thorn seems to be in control. No, she doesn't. Once again, the Anomaly is back in control, and... I thought we were going to go for a top rope move, but Sister Thorn hits Ayako with the double axe handle. Now she's going up to the top rope herself, a big elbow drop. Now stomped to the stomach by Sister Thorn. And now just grabbing the leg and the head. And Ayako doesn't seem to be in a very good position right now. But she's able to get out of it. Arm drag. Spins her around. Oh my goodness, over the top rope. And, oh my god. It was going to happen to the outside. Oh my god. The stomp to the outside. That was crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, as we said, talented and very vicious. Now just throwing it into the ring. It's Ayako's turn now to perhaps... Sister Thorn tried to get her off the canvas there, but Ayako seems to be back in. And now she is on a roll. Crucifix. And now Sister Thorn back up to her feet again. And a DDT. She is in the zone now. Ayako has Sister Thorn in a very compromised position. Rolling Savati! Could this be it? Is this going to be it? Ayako gonna make her way to the top rope. Here it goes, Manami Salt! Off the top rope, is this what's gonna end it? 1, 2, 3, yes it is! The Anomaly wins! She moves on! And of course tonight, no exception, takes out the competition. See the replay there, rolling Savati, and then look at that, the Manami Salt on a Sister Thorn. And of course, once she hits that, there is no chance of kicking out. Ladies and gentlemen, the Anomaly tonight definitely proved herself. And there is no doubt in my mind that she is going to go very far in our women's division. Oh, is that supposed to be a vignette for somebody? I don't actually know what that was probably, but anyways, time to move on to more World Heavyweight Championship Tournament action. So without further ado, let's pass it on to our announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a first round championship tournament match second round for Vegas Ray to the ring first from San Diego, California, weighing 225 pounds, the trainer, Curtis McQueen.
Look, Bobby, it's your favorite roster member. Oh, God. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, here comes the Dream himself. Now, if you're wondering why he's competing again tonight, well, there were only 18 roster members available to take part in this tournament, leaving an odd number match, so 2 people, unfortunately, had to do double duty in this tournament. Unfortunately, Curtis McQueen was picked. However, though, while the Dream may have not gotten what he wanted, another competitor was more than happy to oblige to compete once again here tonight. Someone actually volunteered. Yeah. I was pretty surprised myself when he came and said he'd do it. Who is it? To be completely honest, I am not surprised. Ladies and gentlemen, here comes Insidious Sterling. Of course, unfortunately, he had some problem with the gate crashes on SNT last week, but tonight he looks to... Hang on. Is that Austin Cross? What's he doing? Oh my god! That's a German suplex onto the stage! And kicking in the back of the head. What the hell is going on? What the hell is Austin Cross doing out here? Another suplex! What the hell? Where the hell is security? Get the hell out there! Why is this happening? Joker, I think he's a bit pissed about losing his match last week on Warfare, not getting his chance at the World Heavyweight Champion. Yeah, but still, this is no excuse to come out and attack somebody. And where is security around here? Why are we not doing anything about this? Oh my goodness. Oh! Slamming Insidious. And now look at that, just Austin just stomping the hell out of him. And I don't think this is going to end well, Bobby. Oh my god, Exploder Suplex. This is... Oh, why is no one doing something? Oh my god, another suplex, all these suplexes. May have injured the back, another one. Oh, he's not going to go for it again, is he? Oh my god, another suplex. Oh, he's not done with him. He's just not done. Oh my goodness, what's he doing here? Oh, that's the Crossroads. That's his finishing move. And, okay, we get your point, Austin. Just get that. Oh. And when he's dragging him to the ring. And he's not done with him. Oh my god, throw him into the steel steps. Did you hear that? Now Austin finally getting out of here. What the hell was that about? Is he... I mean, the match is starting? The match is still continuing? Oh, the Dream doesn't really seem fazed by it. Oh my goodness, look at this. And a big spike DDT to the already probably concussed head of Insidious after hitting those steel steps. Oh, but I don't think the Dream cares at all, Bobby. You got a one freeway ticket out of this. The Curtis cutter. Oh. And the pin, 1, 2. Oh. God. Well, ladies and gentlemen, moving on to the tournament is Curtis McQueen. God. I hate this guy. Bobby, this wouldn't have happened if Austin Cross didn't come out and attack Insidious. I'm going to be having a very, let's say, serious conversation with Austin when I next see him. Insidious is crazy. Like, you sure maybe it's not a kind of a good thing he's on the tournament? Yeah, but Bobby... Anyways, congratulations to the Dream. We're going to go to break.
Set a bar and never grow. Vision, dreams you'll never know unless you dedicate your life to show that you exist. Don't break the mold.
Remember, ladies and gentlemen, to watch Saturday Night Thunder, but I just can't really get over what we just saw, Bobby. Well, yeah, it's pretty bad for Insidious and Austin Cross with an unprovoked attack, but we have more World Championship Tournament action. Ladies and gentlemen, I think that's a good idea to move on now, and this is going to get a little strange, so let's pass it on to our announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a first round championship tournament match set in Marvel, making his way to the ring first for Tokyo, Japan, weighing 201 pounds. He's the Demon of the Mist, Anenra.
Demon of the Mist. The name Anenra has been whispered throughout the Japanese wrestling world in utter terror. Where he originally comes from and his origins are unknown. This man has wrestled in the Tokyo Dome. He is a former IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion, but now he has found a new home, that being NGR, and while his intentions are unknown, there is no doubt that he is here to win the NGR World Heavyweight Champion. My God, look at him. He takes that demon moniker pretty seriously. I think tonight we can really see what he's made of. I think we will. The Japanese Demon of the Mist, an absolutely intimidating force to be reckoned with. He looks primed and ready to perhaps win this match tonight, but ladies and gentlemen, well, as I was saying before we lost our audio feed, sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen, this man is Rob Zenith, formerly known as Rob Black, and like an Enra, he's certainly a strange, weird character. However, don't let that distract you, this man is dangerous. He's trained in both Kung Fu and Karate, so an Enra better watch out for those vicious kicks of Zenith, and as we were just seeing then, Rob Zenith did have a grip on an Enra, but he seems to be getting back into this. An Enra now, with the big forearms. Now Zenith, looking to take out an Enra, slamming his face to the floor. Well, as you were saying before, TJ, Zenith should watch the hell out for an Enra. Have you seen this guy fight? He's a threat to anyone he steps in the ring with. You just call me TJ? Yeah, sure initials, isn't it? Yeah, alright, well, yeah, we'll find out. But anyways, going to the top rope. Oh, that is not a nice landing there for Rob Zenith. And now, Nenra with the Enziguri. And now, the big stomp to the arm. And now, I think he has the Dragon Sleeper locked in. And Zenith, as we said, using those kicks to push back at Enra a bit. Now, ropes. And, a big spine buster. There by Rob Zenith. But that does not phase Enra one bit, going for those forearms. And is going to plant Zenith with a big sit-out power bomb. And Zenith gets up now with the arm drag. This match has been very back and forward. These two are pretty vicious competitors. And tonight, they hopefully, one of them, will continue on to our NGR World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. And once again, another big spine buster there by Rob Zenith. And the pin, Bobby, looks like he once said it pretty early. 1, 2, no. Not even a 2 count. And Enra seems to be recovering pretty well after that spine buster. Oh my goodness, I think that was a bit of a punch or clothesline, I couldn't really tell. And a DDT driving the head of Rob Zenith into the mat. And now, look at Zenith on the top rope. He's known for being an aerialist. And now Enra, I don't know what he was trying to go for there, but he seemed to have missed, but he did, of course, catch Rob Zenith with that. And now Enra hopefully looks to end it with that move. 1, no. A kick out at 1. And a big kick to the back. Now Enra showing off. Maybe trying to get ahead of himself here. Oh, but Bobby, look at this! Rocket kick, the rocket kick by Enra. timed that pretty well too. Oh! And Nenra, look, he's beside himself. He can't believe that Rob Zenith kicked out of that. Rob Zenith, ladies and gentlemen, needs to make a comeback if he wants to win this match. He hasn't been faring quite well. Oh, I spoke too soon. Throws Nenra out to the outside. Now Rob Zenith is now going to do some damage to Nenra on the outside. And, oh, knee to the face. And, oh, and then a reversal with the sling blade. And now Nenra into the corner. And look at that, just beating him in the corner of the ring there, Bobby. Now we're at the count of 5. And Nenra better get Rob Zenith back in that ring. He doesn't want to be counted out. And now, ladies and gentlemen, Rob Zenith's been thrown into Nenra. Oh, he might have it set it up here. But across the ring, the smoke screen. The double foot stomp straight to Zenith's chest. How absolutely devastating was that? Well, other than pretty much getting all the air stomped out of your lungs, this could be it. And it is Bobby the 3 count. And Nenra is the victor. And ladies and gentlemen, let's get some of these highlights here. Rob Zenith with those signature spine busters. But Nenra being very resilient in this fight, kicking out. We see here. And we're showing the replay of when Nenra tried to go a top rope dive, but it seemed he missed it. And this is where he attempts to pin him, Bobby. I think that move wasn't quite enough to take out Rob Zenith there. But this move was, ladies and gentlemen, the smoke screen, the double foot stomp to Zenith's chest. Absolutely devastating. And the Nenra now stand in the ring, take the applause of all these fans as they stare in awe at the Demon of the Mist. A very scary individual indeed. And looks like Nenra looks to set his sights to the NGR World Champion. That's right, folks, the saviour of wrestling is set to appear in NGR soon, and a very, well, inspiring vignette, wouldn't you say so, Bobby? A very heroic presentation, alright.
This is the first round World Heavyweight Championship tournament match set for one on his way to the ring first from West Hollywood, weighing 250 pounds, Matt.
Well, here comes the devious one, ladies and gentlemen. Calls himself a submission specialist. This man is calm, a serious individual, knows how to inflict as much pain to any part of your body. An accomplished grappler of the ring, most known for his work in the South and West California area, bringing a painful end to whoever he stepped in the ring with. Next question is, Bobby, though, can the devious one proceed to the next part of our championship tournament? Well, as long as he gets somebody's limbs or something and breaks them, which he probably will end up doing, man, I hope not, then yeah, he probably will. Well, while Matt Devious may be a very vicious individual in the submission department, First off, he will have to defeat this man coming down the ring. So without any further ado, let's pass it on to our announcer.
And his opponent from the Gold Coast, Australia, weighing 273 pounds, Spaceman Dacey.
Don't let the name fool you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Spaceman Dacey, one of Australia's biggest wrestling superstars. He's the part of the most dominant force in Australian wrestling today, being a part of the group known as the Bullet Click. He's the current holder of the Australian Wrestling Federation Queensland Heavyweight Champion, along with also holding the Venom Pro Wrestling Tag Team Champions. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, this man hopes to succeed tonight and move on to the tournament to hopefully become the first NGR World Heavyweight Champion, perhaps bring that title back to his home country of Australia for the Bullet Click. Spaceman does have a challenge in front of him though, as he hopes to avoid some of Matt Devious' painful submissions. But I think Matt Devious is just as worried as Spaceman, because of the finishing move he has called the Space Speed, ready to strike at any time. Let's just get into the action here, folks. And Spaceman Dacey has the arm of Matt Devious. But saying that, ladies and gentlemen, we invite you to please go and follow Spaceman at Spaceman87 with the E being spelled as a 3 on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Please go chuck him a follow. He's definitely one of the best in-ring competitors in Australian wrestling today, and we are happy to have him in NGR, but right now he doesn't really seem to be doing quite well against Matt Devious, who took him out, but he obviously has no problem anymore. The Spaceman getting back into this. And a big knee to the face of Matt Devious. And now raising that arm. And now he looks to punish Devious some more. I probably don't think it's going to happen. A jawbreaker there by Matt Devious. And a big uppercut. Elbow to the chest. And another elbow. Looking to weaken Spaceman that way. And now going for the left arm. But Spaceman doesn't seem to be faced by any event because he takes out Matt Devious. And now, Irish whip into the corner. But Matt Devious is able to get out of it. Throws Spaceman back in, and now the big forearms to the back of Spaceman. The Devious one now. Has him on his feet. Spaceman's able to reverse it over the shoulders. And now, a big German butterfly suplex, I believe that's what it was. And now, Spaceman using some elbows of his own. The 3 consecutive elbows to Matt Devious' lower back. It's going to be screaming in pain. And now once again, Spaceman getting the crowd all fired up. Getting the crowd on his side. And now, with this, a big back suplex there. And dragging Matt Devious to the middle of the ring. And another big signature knee to the face of Matt Devious. He looked to make it a, perhaps a quick one, but the Devious one did not seem to be fazed by any of it as he's up to his feet. And now he is just going to try and get Dacey back to the ground, but it doesn't work because Spaceman lifting up Devious off the ropes. A suplex. And now Spaceman once again holding the arm up high, getting the crowd fired up. And tries to go for a big punch, but Matt Devious reverses. Now Matt Devious with a big shoulder. The Spaceman. But Spaceman now. And, oh my goodness, up on his shoulders, the Death Valley Driver. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the signature move of Spaceman. Not many people can get out of this. 1, 2, but Matt Devious does. Oh my goodness, Matt Devious gets taken down with a big Death Valley Driver, but Spaceman's not giving up. Getting the crowd in his sight still, firing up the crowd. Cool, calm, and collected, and Space Speed out of nowhere! Oh my goodness, Matt Devious got hit with the space spear. How devastating was that? He wasn't expecting that too, and what's Spaceman doing now? Is he? Oh my goodness, he's going for another one. He wants to make sure he puts Matt Devious out. For good, look at that, another space spear. How absolutely devastating. No question about it. Two big space spears, and Spaceman will be the winner of this match. Ladies and gentlemen, a pretty back and forth match, but definitely a match for Spaceman Dacey. As he does hit those two space spears that we saw. But here's the beginning of the end right here, the Death Valley Driver. We thought that Matt Davies was done for, but of course the very resilient Matt Davies did kick out of this move at the count of 2. But that would only serve him to cause him more damage, because look at that. The first space spear, and then the second space spear. I think Matt Devious just should have stayed down. I think he should have, but ladies and gentlemen, this crowd absolutely fired up. Spaceman Dacey makes an impressive debut here at Warfare. And we wish him the best of luck as he continues on to our NGR World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget to check out Victory Vengeance Wrestling, WOCW's home for women's wrestling. But of course, we have more women's action in our Women's Championship Tournament match. So, ladies and gentlemen, without any further ado, let's pass down the ringside, pass down to our announcer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a first round Women's Championship Tournament match set for one fall. Making her way to the ring first from Los Angeles, California. She is the self-proclaimed Queen of Wrestling and Drama.
The self-proclaimed Queen of Wrestling is here, ladies and gentlemen. I think the announcer's mic may have cut out there for a minute. Her name is Andromeda, and she is one of the best women wrestlers in the United States today. She has competed in many companies such as Shimmer, Stardom, and Ring of Honor, and wherever she has gone, the crowd has always felt her dominating and captivating presence. She does think highly of herself, but that's to be understood. She started from the bottom, and now she is here at NGR to prove her worth and hopefully capture the NGR Women's Champion. Well, she does have a lot to prove tonight, Bobby. As she makes her elegant entrance here, the people of Albuquerque, New Mexico here. We'll see why in a second. Making her way down to the ring, Liana Perez, the former bantamweight contender in the UFC. She has a record of 7-2, and now the Rio native hopes to make a name for herself in the world of wrestling. What better way to make a name for yourself by winning the NGR Women's Champion? Drummer has her work cut out for her tonight, and while Leona does have a lot of MMA experience, she perhaps does not have the same wrestling experience that Andromeda has. I mean, UFC and pro wrestling are completely different environments. I guess they are, Bobby, but I don't know. What about Brock Lesnar? He came out of the UFC, and he's one of the biggest stars to date in WWE. Brock also got his ass kicked by a 50-year-old man in under 2 minutes. You do have a point there, Bobby. Ladies and gentlemen, it is MMA versus pro wrestling in this women's contest. Let's see how this plays out. Bell ring, ladies and gentlemen. Now let's see what these two women are made of. Oh, straight off the bat, a crucifix there by Andromeda. And how she looks to show off for the crowd. And she should look behind because Liana Perez takes it down with a Russian leg sweep. And now stomp to the stomach. And, I think she's going for a roll there. Looking to get the arms around the waist of Andromeda, maybe get some breath out of her. But if she does it again, Bobby, what is this? I actually don't know. She's obviously, I don't know. God. Anyways, ignoring that, back to the action now. And Liana takes down Andromeda and gets her to her feet. Oh, but Andromeda's quick enough to get Liana to the ground. And there we go, a spinning leg drop there. Now dragging Liana to the middle of the ring. And now over she goes. And Andromeda on the second rope and a big splash. And a kick to the head, taking down the former UFC fighter. And of course she's going for a quick pin now, looking to end this early. That's not going to happen though, not even a 2 count connects. And now Liana seems to be back in control. And look at that, a big snap suplex to the floor. But Andromeda doesn't seem to be very fazed by it. Back to her feet once again. And a kick to the face. And now targeting that left leg of Liana. And Andromeda dragging her in the middle of the ring, looking to punish her some more. The same left leg. Oh my goodness. Well, maybe Liana won't be able to use that left leg, so she can use those vicious kicks against Andromeda, but she seems to be alright, back to her feet. And once again, spinning her around, arms around the waist, looking to weaken Andromeda. And now, up to her feet, Liana going for a big Irish whip. The ropes there. Oh, and tries to spear her to the outside, but that doesn't work. And now Andromeda's back in this. Maybe not, as Liana again has her on the outside. And oh my goodness, a suplex. The belly to back suplex into the ring and the cover. One. Not even a 1 count. Andromeda recovered well from that. Ref did take his time getting to the pin. But Andromeda's back up to her feet already. And now Liana catches her already. And now using that knee to drive into the back of Andromeda. But Liana Perez gets caught with a knee to the face. And now the big forearm. And what is Andromeda planning to do here? Oh, she takes Liana Perez to Dream Street. Another spinning leg drop. And now look at this. She's begging Liana to get up to her feet. And now, into the corner now. And Andromeda, monkey flip. And Liana's not really in a good position. Over she goes again. And now, grabbing. Oh, a bit of a submission of her own. And Liana now. She doesn't seem to be doing too well. Oh, wait a minute. She's able to get out of it. Now Liana, what's she planning to do here now? Oh my goodness! Oh, that's an exploder suplex! And now Liana, this could be the comeback she needs. She's taking some breathing time. While Andromeda does get back up to her feet. And she does so now. And, oh, wait a minute. Look at this. Up to the top rope. Liana, oh, she knew it was coming. She baited her. And now, into the corner now. Oh, but Andromeda reverses. And look at Liana. They are now. And now look at this. Trading blows. They are now trading blows. And once again, look at Andromeda. She looks to put Liana Perez back onto Dream Street. And now, Andromeda has Liana up. Queen suplex. The Queen suplex. Much reminiscent of her nickname, the Queen of Wrestling. And she does so with an absolutely vicious move. 1, 2, 3, it's over. The Queen of Wrestling will now go back to her throne as she looks to now proceed to the semi-finals of the Women's Championship Tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, while Leona Perez did put up a valiant effort, Andromeda was just a better competitor here tonight, taking out the former UFC fighter. And this, one of her signature moves, Dream Street. First Dream Street did not put Leona away, but this put her away. The Queen Suplex, there it is. And then Leona will go down for the 3 count. Now, ladies and gentlemen, Andromeda now stands in the ring. These fans now applauding for the absolutely great match we just saw. Is Andromeda accepting their applause or like just shuffling it off? I have no idea. But the Queen of Wrestling has every right to celebrate because she's moving on to the NGR Women's Championship Tournament.
We'll go down in history. Remember me for centuries.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, he's sure to make you a Believer. PK Baylor, one of our new debuts coming to NGR soon. But now it's time to move on to more World Heavyweight Championship Tournament action. Without any further ado, let's pass it on down to our announcer.
This is a World Heavyweight Championship Tournament match. Simple one fall, making his way to the ring first from Sydney, Australia, weighing 220 pounds, the Neon Warrior, Angelo Noah.
Angelo Noah, the Neon Warrior, the party boy from Sydney, Australia, getting the crowd pumped up here tonight. And I have to say, Angelo Noah is certainly feeling the glow. I totally did not steal that from a certain female superstar who is on SmackDown right now. But the Sydney native did make his name in a company called Melbourne Championship Wrestling. And he has come now to the States in NGR. An all-rounder in his wrestling style. A very talented individual we have brought here. But he's going to take on, well, a very, in his words, as he would say, a very stylish individual. And knows how to make a very, again, as he told us to say, a very stylish entrance. Let's pass on to our announcer.
And his opponent from the Beverly Hills, weighing 226 pounds, Ryan Stubbs.
Ryan Styling Stubbs from Beverly Hills. He has the style, he has the moves, he has the swagger, he has the looks, he has the body, he has written a lot of things down for us to say, hasn't he, Bobby?
Well, no doubt. I mean, Ryan does think high of himself, and he definitely can think high of himself. He's a very talented wrestler.
He sure is, and he's even gone to call himself this generation's Ric Flair, and you can definitely see the inspiration of it in his style, in his apparel. He certainly does know how to make a very grand entrance. Just like with that pyro, knows how to make a very grand entrance. And of course, the very rich, stylish competitor of the ring looks to maybe invest in some more gold as he looks to win the NGR World Champion, of course, in our tournament. Two very different backgrounds here. The party boy versus the, well, rich snobby type, maybe? I don't know. But anyways, big suplex.
Oh, and Ryan Styling, a bit of a woo there. And he's going to pay for that as Angelo Noah does a big corkscrew forearm and now goes over Ryan. These two fierce combatants, they have very, of course, different wrestling styles. Ryan is about more of the submission and the brawling, but Angelo Noah, he's more about going to the top rope, doing all these high spots. He looks to do one now. Oh, what a leg drop off the top rope. And now Ryan looks to get out of the ring to get away. Oh, but he baits Angelo and throws him in to the announce table. Look at Ryan, he's mocking Angelo. I shouldn't be laughing at this, but Ryan Styling just made Angelo angry, but he is just not paying any attention. He is just doing what he is doing. Now he's going to the top rope, but that's not... Oh, it's not going to work. No, Angelo catches him. Oh, once again, Bobby, it's the top and a big double axe handle. And now those big elbows to the chest, reminiscing the great Ric Flair. And now just trying to get Angelo back to his feet and an Irish whip. And yo, you can stop showing off. Just go and get him already. Bobby, let Ryan have his fun, alright? He is arrogant, he is cocky, but he's funny. He certainly is full of himself, but he certainly is a great competitor. He's been in control of this match so far. And now, oh, rubbing the boot of Angelo's head. And now, oh, Ryan kicking the head of Angelo. He's been a pretty good... He's been in the driver's seat of this match, I should say. He has been dominating. Maybe you're talking too soon, Bobby, because look at this. Oh, an atomic drop by Angelo. And Angelo looks to get back into the game, pulling Ryan into the ring. And now looks to target those legs. And now another spinning leg drop. And now Angelo, oh, tries to go for a flip there onto Ryan, but that doesn't work. Ryan gets taken down with a shoulder block. And now one. No, that was just a one count there, Bobby. Angelo is feeling the crowd, feeling the glow. He's getting back into this. The Neon Warrior is starting to charge up. He's starting to get back into the fight. He really is. And oh, I think, Ryan is going to take... Oh, no, and now Angelo's back to his feet. I was going to say that maybe Ryan Styling was going to perhaps knock Angelo's lights out, but it seems that Angelo is doing the exact same thing. That was a very close one. That was almost a 3. I don't know how we didn't call that. And now, ladies and gentlemen, to the second rope goes. Angelo goes for a splash. That's not going to work. Oh, but he's recovered pretty well on arm drag. And Angelo picking up Ryan. And Ryan. And Ryan is going for the third time to knock Angelo, but Angelo catches him. Don't make Angelo angry. Oh, but Ryan expected him once again. Ryan Styling just throwing Angelo across the ring, and Angelo catches Ryan Styling with a sling blade. An Irish whip, no. Ryan reverses it, and oh my goodness! Pops him up! The Styling Clash out of nowhere! The Styling Clash! The finishing move, Ryan Styling. 1, 2, 3, just like that. Ryan Styling stubs. It's moving on to the World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. My goodness, that match just ended out of nowhere. It sure did. Angelo was not careful. He got hit with the Styling's Clash. That was it. It's over. Ladies and gentlemen, Angelo did put up a hell of a fight. Even though he may have roughed up Ryan a bit, it was Ryan in the end who did catch him with this, the Styling Clash. This would get him the 1, 2, 3. Of course, now proceeding to more of our NGR World Heavyweight Championship tournament. Congratulations to him. While the crowd some may disagree on his celebratory victory, you have to say certainly that Ryan Stylen did definitely prove himself tonight. And I, of course, wish this young, fierce competitor good luck on his trip to the NGR World Heavyweight Champion.
Before we continue tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to take this moment to say a very big thank you to the Young Punks for their single Ready for the Fight, the official theme song for New Generation Rising Warfare. Thank you very much for the song, guys.
Well, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we would like to announce, and I'm very excited for this, our very first pay-per-view. That's right, coming live from the Barclays Center in Brooklyn, New York, New Generation Rising will present Awakening. At this event, ladies and gentlemen, our very first champions will be decided and much more. We hope to see you there, ladies and gentlemen. Remember, July 22nd, keep that date in mind. You do not want to miss this. And of course, with that said, the favorite part of the night, it's main event time. We all know you have been waiting for this, and here is the... What the hell was that? Bobby, you saw that, right?
Yeah, I did. Was that intentional?
I don't know, but anyways, moving on. As I was saying before, here, ladies and gentlemen, is the man of the hour, backstage. So buckle yourselves in because it's time for the Angel to fly.
The Angel of Sin has landed. Alex Nova is here in NGR, and it's surreal. The Jersey native who travelled to Australia to become a wrestler has made a big name for himself in the wrestling world. In SNT, battled his brother Jay Ross at Total Domination with the Premier Champion just weeks ago. He lost his chance to finally hold it again as Tank would become the new champion. He decided to leave SNT, but not leave wrestling as a whole. He, of course, has signed here with NGR. He has made the journey to Warfare, and tonight hopes to be one step closer to the NGR World Heavyweight Champion.
Wilson City, weighing 202 pounds, Archangel Aaron Sin.
Well, anyways, here comes a worthy adversary for Alex Nova. Formerly the Anarchist, he is known as the Archangel. His name is Aaron Sin. And while he does have brutal intentions coming into this match tonight, just like Alex, he is also a high flyer, a risk taker, and of course a very talented competitor, Bobby. It's like looking at polar opposites. Alex with a determined look in his eye, and Aaron with an evil look in his eye. For everyone watching right now, prepare yourselves for a high-flying and exciting contest. It's main event time. We're going 100 miles per hour for this one. We sure are, amazing gentlemen. Aaron Sin, I must say, making a very grand entrance for the ring smoke. Lights dimmed, and ladies and gentlemen, the Archangel also hopes to get his chance to hold the NGR World Champion. Very evil individual, but how will he fare against the Angel of Sin? Let's find out tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Let's find out right now, even. pass it down to the ring. Let's get this started. Calling for the bell. And collar and elbow tie up. And now Alex has the arm of Aaron. And getting him down to one knee now. And Aaron, though, has the arm of Alex now. Oh, and Alex is not faring too well, I don't think. And Alex is able to get out of it. Chop. And now look at this. The two men are exchanging blows. And a big... Oh, wait a minute. No, I thought we were going for a suplex, but Alex takes down Aaron with the clothesline. And now, quick submission here by Alex. Has the head. And could this be it for Aaron Sin? No, it's not. He's holding on. Oh, using that strength. Releasing the arms there. But Aaron, the arms over the head. Alex did do some damage. But of course, Aaron Sin is now on the attack. Recovering pretty well. Big uppercut. Kick to the leg. Another kick to the leg. Taking out the left leg of Alex Nova. Making sure to weaken him, and now has the arm of Alex. Just stretching it. My goodness. And Aaron. Alex is in a very bad position right now. But he's up to his feet. He seems to be okay. That left arm is hurting though. And a big clothesline. Now Aaron is back to his feet as Alex was showing off. Big German suplex. And a jawbreaker to Aaron. But Sin doesn't take any of that. He is now using everything in his arsenal to take out Nova. Another big German suplex. Alex is struggling to get ahead right now. And Aaron Sin is going to use some of his high-flying capabilities here. Off the ropes and a big drop kick. And now just stomping the Angel of Sin now. And, a moonsault. An absolutely devastating moonsault. And now Alex is now back to his feet. And Alex now with the elbows. And Alex looks to take out Aaron here. Going to the second rope. Gonna use his high flying ability now. An elbow. And now big shoulder, but Aaron moves. Aaron will get out of that pretty quickly. And Alex, super kick! Out of nowhere! And Alex is fired up. And now has Aaron to his feet. He's got him. Nova Bomb! The Nova Bomb! And now could this be it? 1, 2. Oh my goodness, no! Aaron kicked out of the Nova Bomb! Oh my god! Aaron Sin is not giving up quite yet. He still has got a lot left in the tank. Sure as Alex delivering those forearms, but certainly doing well for him. Big sit-out powerbomb. And now Aaron Sin, look at him. He's fired up. Looking to take out Alex into the corner now. And now look at Aaron making the comeback here. Top rope. And out. Off the ropes again, cross body. And now, wheelbarrow face buster. And this is exactly where Aaron wants him. The C4. The C4 spinning Nova, smashing him to the ground. And now, Aaron just trying to target that arm of Alex now, like he was doing before. But Alex seems to get out of that. Alex is not giving up anytime soon. Oh, but Bobby, I think he might here. When Aaron goes to the ring, it's not going to end well on top now. Final Judgment, the Phoenix Splash. Oh my god, look at the way he spun and just crash landed onto Nova. Good god. 1,
2, 3. Oh no! Alex kicks out as well. He kicks out of Aaron's finisher now. And Aaron Sin, he looks pissed off. Look at that. He's telling over. Get up to his feet. And now, I'll try to go for an uppercut. That didn't work. Look at Alex. He sees me back in this once again, but Aaron catches him. And now, into the corner. And Aaron's tired, but he's still using all that strength. Getting Alex to the top rope now. Hurricanrana! Oh my goodness, now the ref has to check on Alex. I don't think Alex is alright. But Aaron does not care. He is stomping the ground. And Alex, he dodges. Oh, another super kick! Could this be it? Is Alex going to end this? Here we go! Top rope! 450! Oh! And look at this! Right on target! Lands directly on Aaron Sin! And this could be the end of it! 1, 2, 3, it's over! And Alex makes an amazing debut here tonight! Wow! What a night it's been here in Albuquerque, New Mexico! And our main event was absolutely electric! Look at that, another super kick! Look at this, that's the first Nova Bomb there! Look at all these highlights! Alex was a very, very impressive tonight. And definitely a showcase match for him, but let's not take away the effort of Aaron Sin. 2 amazing high flyers putting on an absolutely amazing main event. And ladies and gentlemen, Alex can celebrate all he wants. He is moving on to the NGO World Heavyweight Championship Tournament. And with that said, thank you very much for joining us. And we hope you have a very good weekend. Tom Jerkin and Bobby Styles. We'll see you next week.